to show you a couple of examples of what I'm doing in my class and how I've adjusted. And so probably one of the first things you're thinking about is, how do you know that my son or the students are paying attention in class? Like, how do you engage them? And so there's a great tool that I'm using now. It's called Nearpod. So if you look at the slide, this is what I see in the Nearpod on my end. What they see is just the slide that says vaccines with the cartoon. I love to start my classes with a cartoon, and I often actually have them as bonus on my exams, because I feel like if you can explain why something is funny, or someone might think it's funny, then you really understand the concept. So we're talking about vaccines, and it was actually timely that all the vaccine stuff is coming out this week. So we've had lots of conversations. And so this is an example from my disease and physiology class. And so I can take what would be traditional kind of direct instruction, where I have slides and we're talking about, I'm conveying information, and I can drop those into Nearpod and then add all these amazing interactive activities. We have quizzes and videos with questions where it pauses in between. I can ask them open response questions and see their answers in real time. I'll show you an example in a minute. They can draw things for me. We can match. So it's a really good way of taking what I would normally do in class, because I tend to ask a lot of questions like I started off with and get that feedback. And I can still do that and make sure that they're engaged with the lesson. And another thing I love about Nearpod is that it can be teacher paced. So we all log in, I see all their names come up, and then I can be, I call it the driver. I'm driving, so I advance the slides and the activities. But if a student is absent, or if I want to design a different lesson where they're kind of working and answering questions on their own, the activities can also be student paced.